What is our home in the universe? It is a vast and wondrous place we call the solar system. It all begins with a star, our sun. The sun is the heart of this system, a brilliant ball of fire. Its immense gravity holds everything together in a cosmic dance. Planets, moons, asteroids, and comets all circle this star. They follow paths that have been set for billions of years. This journey we are about to take starts right here, on our beautiful blue planet Earth. We will travel outwards, past our neighbors, towards the great unknown that lies at the very edge of the sun's reach. It is a journey not of miles, but of imagination and discovery. Our voyage begins as we lift off from Earth. We look back at the swirling white clouds and deep blue oceans. It is a familiar sight, a marble of life hanging in the blackness of space. Soon we pass our moon, a silent, pockmarked guardian. Then we see Mars, the red planet. Its rusty dust covers a world of giant volcanoes and deep canyons. Scientists wonder if life ever existed there, hidden beneath its cold, thin air. These are the inner worlds, rocky and small. They are the first steps on a much longer path, the first familiar signposts on a road that leads to places we have only just begun to understand. As we move further from the sun's warmth, we cross a great divide. This is the asteroid belt, a wide ring of rock and dust that separates the inner planets from the outer giants. Millions of space rocks tumble here, leftovers from the birth of our solar system. Some are as small as pebbles, while others are as large as mountains. Navigating this field requires care, a delicate dance through ancient debris. It feels like crossing a cosmic river, leaving the familiar shoreline of the rocky planets behind. Ahead lies a new realm, a place of gas giants and impossible scales, where the rules of our world no longer seem to apply. The feeling of this journey is one of profound solitude. The sun, once a great warm presence, shrinks behind us. It becomes just the brightest star in a sky filled with countless others. The silence of space is absolute, broken only by the hum of our imaginary ship. We are travelers in an immense and silent ocean. Every star we see is a distant sun, perhaps with its own family of planets. But our focus is on the path ahead, on the great planets that guard the way to the solar system's edge. This is a journey that changes you, making you feel both incredibly small and part of something unimaginably large. Our first destination in the outer solar system is Jupiter, the king of planets. This world is a true giant, larger than all the other planets combined. It has no solid surface to land on, only a swirling atmosphere of colorful clouds. Great storms, like the famous Great Red Spot, rage for centuries. This storm is a hurricane so vast it could swallow our Earth whole. Jupiter is a world of immense power and mystery. It is also a mini solar system in its own right, with dozens of moons circling it. Some of these moons, like Europa, might even have oceans of liquid water hidden beneath their icy shells, raising the question of life beyond Earth. Leaving Jupiter behind, we glide towards the most beautiful planet of all, Saturn. Its magnificent rings are what make it famous. These rings are not solid, they are made of billions of pieces of ice and rock. Some are as tiny as grains of sand, while others are as big as a house. They shimmer in the distant sunlight, a celestial halo that has captivated humanity for centuries. Flying past Saturn, we would witness this spectacle up close, a river of ice flowing silently around a golden world. The sheer beauty of it is breathtaking, a reminder that the universe creates art on a scale we can barely comprehend. The journey feels less lonely here in the presence of such elegance. Our journey continues into the deeper, colder parts of space. Next, we encounter Uranus. This planet is an oddball, tilted on its side. It seems to roll through space like a cosmic barrel instead of spinning like a top. Its pale blue-green color comes from the gases in its atmosphere. It is a cold and quiet world with faint rings and a family of moons named after characters from literature. Seeing Uranus is like meeting a shy giant, a world that keeps its secrets hidden in the dim light so far from the sun. The sun is now a distant point of light, and the cold of deep space begins to seep into our thoughts. Finally, we reach Neptune, the last of the giant planets. This is a world of deep, brilliant blue, even more vivid than Uranus. It is a place of extreme weather, with the fastest winds in the solar system. These winds whip clouds of frozen methane across the planet at incredible speeds. Neptune feels like the final outpost, the last great sentinel guarding the edge of the planetary region. Looking back from here, the sun is just a very bright star. Our home, Earth, is completely lost to sight. A tiny speck swallowed by the immense distance. We have traveled billions of miles, and the true frontier is only just beginning. Beyond the orbit of Neptune, we enter a new and mysterious region, the Kuiper Belt. This is not empty space, it is a vast, donut-shaped ring filled with countless icy bodies. These are the leftovers from the formation of our solar system, frozen relics from a time long past. Famous worlds like Pluto live here. For decades, we thought Pluto was just a lonely planet at the edge. Now we know it is one of the largest members of this crowded, icy community. The Kuiper Belt is a place of deep cold and profound darkness, a cosmic graveyard where the building blocks of planets are preserved in ice. Traveling through the Kuiper Belt is like sailing through a field of ghostly icebergs. These objects, known as Kuiper Belt objects or KBOs, come in all shapes and sizes. They are composed of rock, methane, ammonia, and water ice. Occasionally, the gravity of a giant planet like Neptune will pull one of these icy bodies out of its orbit. It then begins a long journey towards the sun, becoming a comet. As it gets closer to the sun's warmth, its ice begins to melt and stream away, forming the beautiful tail we sometimes see in our night sky. Every comet is a visitor from this distant, frozen frontier. The feeling of being this far out is hard to imagine. The sun is now so small that it provides very little light or warmth. It is just another star in the cosmic sea. The silence is deeper than ever before. Here, time itself seems to slow down. The orbits of these icy worlds are incredibly long, taking hundreds or even thousands of years to circle the sun just once. We are truly on the edge of the familiar, in a realm that challenges our understanding of what a place can be. It is a humbling experience to float through this ancient, silent collection of worlds, knowing we are among the first to ever witness it. The importance of the Kuiper Belt is immense. It is like a time capsule of our solar system's history. By studying these frozen bodies, scientists can learn about the conditions that existed when the planets were first forming, over 4 billion years ago. Each object is a piece of the puzzle, a clue to our own origins. The New Horizons spacecraft gave us our first close-up look at Pluto in 2015, revealing a world of ice mountains and frozen plains. This one mission showed us how much there is still to discover out here, in the cold and the dark, at the edge of the planetary world. Our journey is not yet over. Beyond the Kuiper Belt lies the final, most mysterious part of our solar system, the Oort cloud. This is not a belt, but a giant spherical shell of icy debris that surrounds the entire solar system. It is like a bubble that marks the true edge of the sun's gravitational influence. We have never seen the Oort cloud directly. It is too far away, and its objects are too small and dark to be detected with our current telescopes. Its existence is a theory, a beautiful idea based on the paths of long-period comets that occasionally visit the inner solar system from these vast distances. Imagine floating into this final veil. The Oort cloud is thought to be incredibly vast, stretching perhaps a quarter of the way to the next nearest star, Proxima Centauri. The space between each icy object here is immense, likely millions of miles. It's not a crowded place, but a sparse, ghostly sphere of trillions of comets, held loosely by the sun's faint gravity. To be here is to be truly on the boundary between our solar system and interstellar space. The sun is now just a star, indistinguishable from the others, and its pull is a mere whisper. We are on the doorstep of forever. This is the frontier of human knowledge. The Oort cloud is a place of pure speculation and wonder. It raises so many questions. How did it form? What are these icy bodies made of? Could they hold the chemical ingredients for life, seeding planets as they fall inward? Exploring this region is a dream for future generations. It would require technologies we have not yet invented and journeys that would last for many lifetimes. Yet the dream itself is important. It pushes us to think bigger, to reach further, and to never stop questioning what lies beyond the horizon. It is a challenge to our ingenuity and our spirit of exploration. Why do we make these journeys, even in our minds? Because exploration is written into our very being. Looking out from the edge of the Oort cloud, we would see the Milky Way galaxy not as a band in our sky, but as the great swirling star city we live in. We would feel a profound connection to the cosmos. Understanding the edges of our solar system helps us understand our home, our origins, and our place in the universe. It inspires us to protect our own small blue world and to keep looking up with hope and curiosity. The journey to the edge is a journey back to ourselves, reminding us that we are all travelers on this spaceship Earth.